Hi Libra, I hope that you guys are doing well. Just know that I send you so much love and light. I hope you're all okay, with everything that's going on. I'm so happy that we have this time together today and I'm back. I missed you guys. This is another love reading for you all for April or whenever you come across this. It's timeless. There's no expiration. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. And before I get into your reading, Libra, I just want to take a moment to just say thank you. Thank you guys for all of you that have subscribed recently. I really appreciate it. And I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. And then we're going to take a look and see, what is the current status of your love life? What's going on around you guys now? Let's see how it looks. And then we'll ask Spirit to show us what is coming in. All right. A lot of energy slipping over. Leo, strong Leo and Libra energy. Your energy is here, Libra. So you could be dealing with another Libra, or you could have a lot of Leo in your chart. Definitely feels like someone's overcoming something that they felt was very unfair. Felt like it was out of their control, and someone's trying very hard to get their power back. All right, let's take a look at what's going on around you guys, because those are just messages, and there it is again. The same Leo energy is here, and the same energy is showing out again that flipped over. It's crazy. Same energy repeating. So I know that I have someone who feels, and this could be the way that you feel, Libra, like you're not being put up on the pedestal the way that you deserve. Okay? Because I see where someone feels like they embody the energy of a person who is supposed to be, held in very high regard. They want to be respected. They feel like they have a lot to offer. And they feel like they should be cherished for this, but I can see the energy that's showing up again, your energy coming in reverse, letting me know that you may feel like you're not being treated the way you deserve. As someone who, like, your decisions, you want them to be held in high regard when it comes to your person. And I can see where you may feel like it's not. So lately you might be adopting this energy of kind of saying, you know what, until it's like the energy of giving ultimatums, because that feels like the only way that you can take back all the control that your person has in the connection. That's what I can see. Someone who's like turning it inward and saying, you know what, I'm not going to let you treat me like this. I'm not going to stand for this. I'm tired of things being unfair. So you have to know that if you've decided to take a break with someone recently, not talk to them, give the connection a break. That's the energy that I can see. You have to know that they don't want to have a break from you. And in fact, excuse me, and in fact, they feel very disappointed. And there's a lot of regret here for there's a lot of regret here for giving like half, A lot more effort could have been put in by this person. It's funny because I hear things that I don't say to you guys. Okay, so it's about someone who's giving half effort. And because you're very empowered now, Libra, and in this energy of like knowing who you are and what you have to offer, kind of giving an ultimatum with your actions. That's what your actions say, even if you don't realize that you have given that. This person is now looking at themselves and thinking about, how they feel they lost you. They feel like it's a huge disappointment because they now look at you as someone who they were supposed to be with. And I know that you guys might be tired of that same old song and dance, because it's like when you push this person away, that's when they always want to come back around. But I can see the way that you feel now is like, you know what you have, you know who you are. You're very, very empowered. And I can see where you've made a commitment to yourself that you're not going to let anyone take that away from you, because you've given your power away too many times in the past, and now you're in your own strength. There's a lot of inner strength, a lot of cherishing yourself, and learning that you have to teach others how to treat you. That's what I can see. So it may feel good for you to hear how much this person misses you. And I know others of you are just like so over it, because it's like, okay, now they're feeling disappointed. But what about all the times when I felt disappointed? I know that's how some of you feel. This is a person who's not speaking up and saying anything about it. So really, until they have enough courage to do so, they won't. So that's why I like to look at the present and what's going on around you guys now, so we can see it, especially the way that this person is very closed off and not communicating. What they have on their mind is coming back together. What they have on their mind is now, if you could give them a second chance, the way that they would treat you. They want to treat you the way that you've deserved this whole time, when they know they've been giving just like crumbs. I mean, seriously, they could have done so much more. And now they acknowledge that. So that's important for you to know. But I can see where you may have removed yourself, like emotionally, and your actions do give an ultimatum to this person. You know, you have to be treated a certain way. And if you feel like you're not being treated that way, you've really grown a lot. A lot of development for you: emotional intelligence, courage, self-esteem. So that's a beautiful thing to see, Libra. All right, I want to take a look now. Now that you know that there's a lot of regret that they feel, and there's a lot of wishing that they could get another chance to treat you the way that you deserved, and saying like, I should have treated them this way the whole time. But like, the energy that I feel is coming in from you guys is like, whatever, you should have done it when you had the chance. And I know others of you need to hear that, because you need to know. Okay, so let's ask Spirit to show us what is coming in, because it's like you're way up here, you're putting yourself on this pedestal. You are, which is a beautiful thing. I see at the bottom of the deck this Ace of Pentacles coming through, which is someone reaching out to make an offer. Let's take a look and see what's coming in, because you're really in your own power right now, and I'm proud of you guys for that. Absolutely. Let's see what is coming in. So yeah, they're watching. This is exactly what it is. Watching you, even if they don't speak up. This is like being done in a secretive way, because they don't want you to know that they're watching you. This person, though, it's not doing them any good the way that they're watching and not speaking up, because there's a lot that they want to say. They want to offer you an apology. They want to admit that they should have respected you in the way that you deserve. And I'm telling you that what they're wishing for is to get a second chance, to see this energy come flying out. So that's important for you to know, Libra, how much they, even if, see, because you might think that they're not, but they absolutely are. In any way that they can, any chance they can get to like look at your picture, or they even like reread they think about things, they even reread the messages. But I know that there's such a lack of trust that is here. There's such a lack of trust. So you guys, I know you had to dig deep in order to separate yourself from this person, because they were taking you for granted. This is how some of you feel. And I know that they are dying for another chance. So let's see what we have coming in. Well, I know that they're dying for another chance, right? Scorpio's energy is here, so you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could even be on the cusp of Scorpio. But I see you guys like standing strong in your decision to not move forward. I see a lot of effort that's being put in though, being put in towards you to try to show you that this is something that they want to work at. But it's not able to get through to you just yet. Although I can see where you want to watch them and kind of put them to the test. Like, well, if you're going to put in this effort, I want to see how much you're really going to do. But all the while, still holding back because the trust is not fixed in your eyes. I can see where you guys feel like it's too much of a disappointment what they put you through, taking you for granted and not realizing who you are and what you have to offer. So there's a very, very indecisive nature, and it's like pulling back, very hesitant because you have someone who's putting in this effort, right? But you're like really scrutinizing it to see if it's real. And what I can see here is it's going to take more effort in order to secure this connection. So if you're a cross watcher interested in Libra and you feel like you're the one who messed up, it's important for you to know that they're still very hurt by the way that they felt you took them for granted and the things that occurred in the connection because they felt like you guys were supposed to be together this whole time. And when it didn't happen the way that they felt that it was supposed to, it was a huge disappointment to them. So it's like, okay, now you feel this as well. But it might be too little too late to be honest with you because this is something that's going to need like a complete overhaul in this Libra's mind in order for it to be fixed because they don't trust enough. They don't. Not with their heart and they can't picture it now being able to go down a path with you. So you're going to have to, I mean, you're going to have to work hard in order to regain their trust. I see that there is a huge shift in the energy that's coming in. I definitely want to look more into this because when I see this 10 of cups and this fool card here, it's about like the huge disappointment, not wanting to take another chance on, just putting their heart out there. But there is a huge change that comes in and it occurs after a huge, huge effort is being made here with this Eight of Pentacles. Now I'm really curious to see why this Scorpio energy is coming through. Let's see. So this person is really lucky because there's a lot of feelings here and a lot of emotional investments that have been made. But in order for you to prove yourself to this Libra, this is what I can see. So a lot of this is like advice. This is advice for someone who is trying to get the other person back. Because I know that you guys watch this, cross watching, and it could be flipped around. So what needs to happen is a sincere effort being made, romantic gestures, and even approaching this person from a friendly place. Not jumping right back into things, but showing them that you are and interested in who they are and the things that they like. This needs to be genuine though. It can't be something that feels like it's patronizing in any way because if it is, they're going to turn you down. That's not going to build the trust because the trust needs to be rebuilt here. So that's what I can see. I see someone putting in the effort, and although Libra, you feel very hesitant and it's hard for you to picture ever going down a path with this person again, I have to tell you that a huge, huge shift and the energy occurs. Could be a shift in the way that you feel and the way that you look at this person after they're able to prove themselves. And I can see you taking another chance on them romantically. I mean, that's just what it is. So it's beautiful because they are going to try to put in the effort, because I know you're probably sick of it. I can pick up on that energy from you, that they should have realized it when they had it. But they are going to prove to you, they are going to prove to you how lost they feel without you. They are going to prove to you that they take interest in you. I know that that's really important for someone to feel. Like, it's not just a physical and shallow connection. Someone here needs to feel that they know who, like, their person knows them, because there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect that I can see you feel, Libra, but they are going to put in that effort. And when they do put it in and you see that it's sincere, because it is sincere, I know that you guys may be sick and tired of going back and forth with this person, but I mean, there's a huge change that has occurred. It's within you and it's also within this person, because it's the realization of the way that they should have treated you. So if some of you are thinking recently, right, that you need to put your foot down, or you need to give an ultimatum, maybe not saying it, but through your actions, it is the right step to take, because I can see that when you do it, it makes them realize that you're not always going to be there, that you're not just always at their beck and call, that they are going to have to put in effort. So it is the right thing to do, because it sends them down that path. And I can see you guys taking the steps to rebuild things. It may not feel that way now, but I want you to understand the significance of this energy. And that's like, it's a divine shift. One phase dies, it's closed, so a new chapter can begin. Okay, that's very important for you to know. So since it's a new phase, others of you might want to close that chapter and not look back at it because of all the disappointment that you've experienced. And just know that, like, when this turn in the energy comes in, so for those of you who are putting this person to the test in an effort that they're going to show up, they are going to show up. And for others of you who feel like you want to close that chapter, when you close it, you have a lot of romantic energy that's coming in, because this reading goes two ways. The bottom line is that once that energy from the past is closed, new energy comes in. And when I say close, it doesn't mean that you, for some of you who want to keep this connection, it doesn't mean that you have to cut this person off. It's about like looking at the lessons that you've learned and taking it with you, closing that chapter and moving on. You can choose to move on with this person after they prove themselves, and others of you may choose to leave it closed and not go there. But the bottom line for all of you is that there's a huge shift in the energy that's coming in, and it brings in romance. It truly does. Okay, I want to take a look at this Eight of Pentacles, because I know with the frustration that I can feel, some of you are like, I don't want to hear from this person anymore. I want to close that chapter and I want something new to come in. And others of you are like, I want to close that bad chapter and start a fresh one with this person. So that's the bottom line, is that you have romance. It's romantic, it's fun, it's passionate. That is what's coming in. And then you're going to start to build. You're going to start to build with them. So I see the hesitancy. So it's probably best that you make this person prove themselves to you, Libra. It won't backfire. That's the thing. It's kind of shutting down, not taking a chance on them, not taking a risk with your heart, being indecisive like this, and like telling them, I'm not really sure if I can see this working out with you. When you do that, it's going to make them put in the effort. Because I know that the energy around your person is like they want to feel kind of like they chased you. And I don't say that to imply like you've been like giving too much of yourself, but that is a problem because it's lopsided. It's like it is too much giving without receiving the same effort, and that's something that made the connection come crashing down. So just know, because it's kind of like playing hard to get, but it's a lot deeper than that, because it's sincerely not knowing if you want to trust them again. So by playing hard to get, it does make this person work. Okay, so that's just important for you to know. And I know others of you are like, no, I want to close that door. I don't want to go back down there. I want to see what is coming in. So all of you, though, have a romantic shift that is coming in for you once one phase is complete. All right, I'm going to look at this Eight of Pentacles here. I mean, there's so much energy coming in for you guys to reconnect with someone. But, I have to be fair because some of you like do not want to hear from this person. But I can tell you what's making them work so hard is the realization. So, Libra, you might want to make them work for this connection. I know that you might feel scared that it will push them away, but it won't. It's going to make them realize that you're not always going to be there when they want you to. And I can tell you that there is a sincere and genuine love that this person feels for you. But they're going to have to show it. And I can see where they want to. I mean, the Ace of Cups is not something that I take lightly at all. And it's someone who is so driven by their feelings that they're going to do what it takes to try and make things right. And I do see it for many of you. It is giving this person from the past a second chance. And I can see some Capricorn energy coming through as well. So you guys might be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have that in your chart. So just know that this person does love you. I know that there's a lot of feelings of disappointment that you felt from them. And by pulling away, it makes them stop and think and realize the connection, because that's what they're doing now, is watching and figuring out a way to try and get a second chance with you. But you have to stand your ground. And I know that a lot of you have found your inner strength, and that's not something that you're going to give up. So just remain on that path. Let this person, make them show you that they've changed. And make them show you that they've changed, and make them show you that they love you. They have a tremendous amount of love that they feel that they've never felt for anyone else. But it is something that they are going to have to be forthcoming with in order for you to feel secure in this connection. So stand your ground, make them work for it, and they will. And it's going to feel like you're seeing a whole different side to this person, like it's a major shift and a major change, because that's what it is. Okay? And for those of you that don't want to keep looking back at this connection, just know that, you do have something beautiful that's coming in from someone who is absolutely looking for love, who has a lot of love to offer, and wants to see where this connection can go, wants to feel things out. So if you meet someone and you feel like they are very genuine, which is what I can see, just know that if you take a chance with them, it's something that can really blossom into a beautiful connection, because the person that is here is looking for love and has a lot of love to give. But I just have to be honest and tell you that a lot of this reading centers around you guys reconnecting with someone from the past. I mean, I know you may not want to, but that is here. This person loves you a lot. I wonder if they've ever said it to you, though, because this is like they're bursting from the inside. That's something that you can't contain. Ace of Cups is a very, very intense emotion. and they're going to do whatever it takes to show you. But make them show you, make them work for it, make them prove themselves to you, because that's what you deserve. And I know that you already know it's what you deserve, to see you in that very empowered energy that's around you now. And the initial M is here, so that could be important to you, but there is a major shift coming in love. Some of you are going to close one chapter and have something new come in, and then many others of you are going to choose to close the chapter on what hurt you, what didn't work before, and take a fresh start with this person and see where it can go. All right, Libra. So just know how much I love you guys, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Please stay safe in this time with everything that's going on. I send you all much love and light, and I will talk to you soon.